Ready? Go.
Hello, welcome to today's clown workout. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to ask you a massive favour. When I do this, could you all please say, "Who is this guy?" And when I do this, could you all please say, "What's he doing here?" Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, I'm glad you've asked. Thank you very much. My name's Bertie Boulevard and I'm a clown performer and teacher based in Birmingham in the UK. And I'm here today, as I've already mentioned, to perform for you one of the clown workouts that's coordinated by the very amazing Stoppit and Robyn Hambrook. So I don't know if you know about these workouts. There's loads of information in the link below, which I presume is there. And yeah, check it out, join the Facebook group, and you can find out loads of amazing clown workouts that are happening every day, and you can join in and share your pictures and videos and stuff. I'm sure you all know this anyway. You already know this, so it's fine. Let's have a little breathe. So what I'm going to do today is a little workout based around using music in clowning. Who knew that they could come together to form a unity of music and clowning? So before we start this, we're going to do a little warm-up using some music which is over here, which is why I'm looking over there, and I'm just going to go over here and start the music. So what I'd like to invite you to do is rise to your feet, find a little bit of space if you can, and if not, if you're sat then that's fine, just try and get some movement going. We're going to have a little 1-minute dance warm-up party through all of our body parts and stuff. So here we go. Are you on your feet? Good. Alright, we're going to start with your feet. Just start moving your feet. Oh, whatever feels nice. Just get that going. And then we're going to work up through the body. Here we go. And you can just jump in wherever you like. If you notice something's not getting moved, then you can move it all here. Calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street. But obviously don't go outside unless you have to. Dancing in Chicago and in New Orleans, listening to some jazz, and up in New York City, where the Ramones are from. All we need is music, sweet music. I bet we wish we did. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging and swaying, and records playing, and dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you have it. I mean, it might matter, but that's up to you. We'll talk about that more in a bit. Every guy, grab a girl, everywhere around. I mean, don't grab anyone. I just say invite them to dance. Dancing in the street. We're dancing in the street. How's your warm-up going? You've done everything. Your feet, your shins, your knees, your hips, your chest, your shoulders, your elbows, your hands, your face, your head, your neck. Oh, are we done? Are we warmed up? Alright, good. Just going to dance over to where the music is and just going to stop it. It's dead seamless, this, isn't it? I'm not even looking. I'm not going to look. Here we are, dancing in the street. Well done. Now then, what I suggest you do is grab a little drink, grab a seat. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what we're going to do today. Today what we're going to do is think about ways we can use music and clowning together to create something fun that you might enjoy to do. It was a bit of a cheeky warm-up because actually what I did was combine today's task with the warm-up exercise. So what we're going to do is interpret a song in our own clowntastic style for the purposes of fun. So I hope that sounds good. I'm going to give you a few clues as to how you could do this and suggestions, and then I'm going to set you off on a task to do that. Should you enjoy to do such a thing? So, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, I hope you might sing. Okay, so what does that actually mean? What it is we can use our voice. So, think about things that we can do with our voice. We can try and mimic the actual look at me counting. 1. We could try and mimic the actual performers. Oh, hello, I sound like David Bowie. Oh, I sound like Mick Jagger. I don't sound like either of them, but it could have been funny when I was singing Dancing in the Street, which was by those two people. So that's one thing you could try and do, mimic them. You could sing in your own natural voice, or you could sing in your own natural voice but heighten it slightly. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am actually from the north of the place, and so I have kind of a northern accent which gets more northern when I start talking. So I like to do that. I think it's fun. So that's something you could do. You can play and exaggerate your own voice, rack it up a notch or two. What else can you do? You can, number 3, what's number 3? Oh yeah, you can change the sound of your voice. So you could go in a different way. You could go high-pitched or low-pitched, or you could soften the tension in your mouth so it's really soft, or you could really tighten the tension so that it is really firm. And that creates like different accents and things, so you could try that. Or you could change the dynamics, so you could go really quiet or really, really loud. It just depends what you feel like doing. So that's some of the things you could do with your voice. What else can we do? Next thing, we can think about playing with the rhythms of the song. So, like you could sing either before the beat or after the beat. Basically, this is what Bob Dylan and all jazz music has made a career of, just being a bit syncopated with the beat. So if you think of like Bob Dylan singing Blowing in the Wind, so it normally would sing like this is the beat, by the way. I'm not just my hands aren't just going automatically. So we go, how many roads must a man walk down before we could call him a man? And then if we were to do it like Bob Dylan, he'd do it like behind and in front of the beat. So he'd go, how many roads must a man walk down before we can call him a man? So you get the gist. So you can move your rhythm either before or after the beat. Probably did it on the beat then. Not really sure. Anyway, so that's one thing you could do. So you could play with rhythms. And another thing that you can do is written down over there, but I've forgotten it for a second. So I'm just going to have a quick glance. Oh, yeah. Okay. Another thing you could do is play with the content of the song. So you can sing the lyrics as they are written by the person what wrote the song. And that's great. And you can use all those things that we talked about with the voice and rhythm to play with that. So that's amazing. Or you could change some of the lyrics. So you could either change just a few words here or there, or you could like sing in gibberish. I'm counting again, that's 3. You could sing in gibberish, or you could just change all of the lyrics completely, which I sometimes quite like to do. So you might have like an idea about something you'd like to sing about, but you're like, oh, I can't write a song. Well, what you could do is take a song that already exists and then use your words with that song. I hope that makes sense. So that's another thing that you could do with the content. Or another thing you could do is you could Another thing you could do with the content is you could question it or interpret it, which I guess I did a little bit with the song at the beginning. So you could, if you notice something in the song that you're like, oh, that's a bit strange, or you think, that's like a joke, then you can make those jokes or comment on the things that you notice. And that can be a really fun thing to do, and it brings out a different meaning to the song and can be a bit of a surprise, which can generate fun and laughter. Haha. If you don't have access to recorded music, you could just remember a song that you know and you could sing it from scratch. So it could be a tune that's like really obvious that everyone knows. You don't have to have a recording to do this. Haha. So that's what you could do. So let me check my list. I'm still here, I'm checking out my list. In the song, it says, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there, yeah. Well, that is true, but like all the paradoxes that we find in clown, it is also not true. So there's loads of choices that you can make when you're thinking about what to wear when you perform in your song. So let's have a think. I'm going to count on this hand this time, which will be much more difficult. You can just wear what you're wearing now. It's perfect. Go for it. You can go and get some clothes that are like really fun for you to wear and a bit random. So you could refer back to one of the earlier videos where I don't know what I'm doing, but that's all right. So you could go and raid your wardrobes, find some clothes, or just go and grab something that you think, oh, this makes me feel a bit ridiculous. You can Oh, three. You can wear something that is appropriate to the song, or you can wear something that is not appropriate to the song, which might inform the way that you perform it. So if I was wearing this, I might be very serious, and I might be like, calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? Or something else. Or you might wear it, and it might make you do the opposite of that. Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? You get the gist. Or you could wear something that is just random. So it might have nothing whatsoever to do with the song either. Dancing in the street, I'm dancing in the street. Oh, calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new beat? So, basically, any of those options are available to you. I think my tip would be, with Clown, to try to find something that makes you either feel amazing or ridiculous, or if possible, amazingly ridiculous. And if that happens, then you're probably onto a winner. But I just recommend just try a bunch of stuff, see what works for you, see what you find the most fun, because basically that will affect your audience's interpretation of the piece and experience of the piece, and it will also affect how you experience the piece and how much fun you have. So just, yeah, basically whatever works for you. It's the same with the red nose. If you like it, wear it. If it makes you feel ridiculous, brilliant, and takes you to the kind of clown state. But if you don't, then that's also brilliant. So whatever works for you is whatever works. That's a good summary. So yes, in closing, ladies and gentlemen, I now present the task. Find yourself a piece of music that you like. It could be recorded or it could just be in your head, and then have a sing of it a few times, get used to it, and then what I'd like you to do is have a play with the things we talked about. So playing with your voice, all those different things you can do, your voice amped up, exaggerated, copying the people who sing it normally, anything like that. Or playing with tension. You could also add emotions, so you could sing with different kind of emotions, and that will be informed by your physicality. I keep putting my foot on a chair and it's quite comfy. So you can play with a voice, you can play with the rhythm, you can play with the lyrics and the content of the song, and then you can wear what you want to wear to make yourself feel amazingly ridiculous. You could video it. You could take a picture, and then you can share it in the group. Also, the information and links are below. Then that would be brilliant. I think that's the end. So I wish you a fantastic day. I thank Holly and Robyn again loads for having me on. I've been Bertie Boulevard. If you want to know anything more about me, there's loads of stuff underneath. My links to my Facebook page, Bertie Boulevard and Friends. And give us a shout if you're about. Otherwise, see you next time. Enjoy the clown workshops. Take care, have fun, bye for now!